situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the New York Giants. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They come in off the extended break from the bye.
I think it was much needed as well. You play 2.5 months, you're ready for some time off to get set for the home stretch.
Meanwhile, for the Lions here, the streak continues, doesn't it? They come in here a perfect 11-0. Here's the kicker, Jake Bates, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They're led out by a former first-round selection back in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He's able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterboo. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Looking to throw, Dart. Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
A gain of 24 yards. And the Giants first down.
To throw is Dart. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
Taken down back at the 42.
Throwing is Dart. And that is incomplete here.
Intended for
You talk about this Lions defense. Now, they're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is a #1 overall passing team in the NFL, but it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They'll go. Here's Dart. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. To the air, Dart. Short throw caught by Dosich. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. Now a 2nd and 2. But to throw once more, here's Dart. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
3 yards. Here we go. Giants first down.
In motion left, Robinson.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
First down, here's Scatterboo. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
At the 31-yard line.
Dart. That's caught left side by Neighbors. That'll give him 8 that time. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Dart going to look to throw here. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Aiden Hutchinson in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. This from 44 yards away. Gay's kick is good. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, a first-round pick back in April's draft.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they will tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 28-yard line.
Now back to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Young. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
First down, Lions.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Cordell Flott on the coverage.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. You talk about this Giant defense. They've been pretty solid against the pass, toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one good for 17 yards on fourth. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. Back to throw again. Going to the right here and finding Burks. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
At the 13-yard line.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. The coverage by Andrew Phillips.
Here's the option. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A great play there. With touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Lions have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football. Here's 2nd and 10. as they've got it as we resume action. Throwing his dart. Yeah, to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. The Giants on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. To throw, dart. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt.
4th down.
Taken in at the 22. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give them 5 on the return. And the Lions will take over.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. The CD, this offense at 11-0 now on the year. A few weeks ago, I remember asking you what kind of percentage chance that you thought they had at staying unbeaten the entire season. I think you said 25%. I'd imagine that number probably grown since then.
I would agree with you, and I'm going to actually bump it up to closer to 50%, only because they saw some tough games to come. And keeping that focus throughout the entire season, that's been a really difficult thing to pull off. But so far, they've done it, and they've done it well.
He's got his target. That's complete. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
1st down, Detroit.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Young. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
At the 42-yard line.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
He'll look to throw. He's going to let it go end zone for Allen. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. His first catch, good for 8 and a 1st down.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Lions
on play action, they'll throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Chauncey Golston. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. 2nd and long. He finds his target, Allen. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. 39 yards. And the Lions add 6 to their lead. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Giants offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been very impactful when using his legs this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design. You notice his name sits near the top when looking at the league leaders in rushing yards by a quarterback. Looking to throw, dart. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Dart. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Throwing from the gun here, Dart. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And out across midfield, down to the 45. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow them to convert a 3rd and 18.
And the Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Dart going to give to Scannable. And some room to work. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
To throw now, Dart. Got his man in the crossing pattern. It's Slayton. 12 more yards there and another first down.
That's another Giants first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll start on the ground with Scannable. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
19, Tiger, 19, 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Here's Dart. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. This one complete to Yoshibas. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
A gain of 19 yards.
They're going to look to throw.
Lions.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
44-yard line.
This is Young on the carry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Now 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. Man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the wrap, the drag, and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And he is going to have the Lions first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Looking to throw. That's complete to Laporta. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. You see the numbers, up over 200 passing yards already. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll look to throw now on first down. And he fires one incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fighting them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Lions will extend their lead here just before halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. It is week 13. Things starting to get a little nervy in some circles. The home stretch starting to creep closer. Let's go to the highlights. Our look at the NFL starts now. In the Steel City, it's the Steelers at home to take on the Bengals in the AFC North. And here is the running back. From there, why don't we go out to the Space City of Houston, looking in on the Texans as they host the Cleveland Browns. And this is Tank Dell, one of his 2 touchdown catches in the first half. This one's gone to halftime, and it's the Texans out in front. It's now 17.
In the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and a yard. Now this time he'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Brian Daboll reaching for that challenge flag, and he's going to have the officials review this call.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. Down the right sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. He's going to try and do this himself. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. 2nd and 15. Whipping one into Allen. That's complete. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And they open the lead up now to 25. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And New York set to take the field. Looking to put a drive together.
Set up.
Play action. Now Dart. Catch made by Slayton. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Viking 18.
1st and 10 at the 37.
They'll run from the gun to Scatteroo. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Play fake, and here's Dart. He's got his man downfield. It's Robinson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Bronco 8.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Come on, set. Coogan.
To throw, Dart. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And all the way in, touchdown, New York. Tyrone Tracy, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Giants are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is down to 28-10. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Lions offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he continues to show off his ability to run the football when the opportunity is right. He is the NFL leader in rushing yards from the QB position. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24.
Now back to throw. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the 1st down.
It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Detroit.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Allen has it, left side. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard. At their 40.
Back to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Young. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 33 yards that time.
33 yards on the play. And the Lions 1st down.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the 1st.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A 2-yard touchdown grab. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Point after, right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Possession switching back to the New York Giants. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
2nd and 6.
Cougar 19.
In motion, Slayton. Throwing, dart. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
There's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Come on. Set. 18.
To throw now, dart. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll kick it away for the second time. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
18 rattle. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Young. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
2nd and 2. Throw left side, caught by Laporta. And he's taken down inside the 30. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down.
That's good for a Lions 1st down.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. 3rd quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. On the ground, they go with Young. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 6. Over the middle and taken in by Laporta. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here's Young. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 7-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Take go.
He'll drop to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Abdul Carter make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
And it's
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit, but as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Dart going to look to throw here.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Dart. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for New York. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Back to throw here. And we'll find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have the Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good. For the Lions, 1st down.
Back to throw. That's complete to the Porter. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Detroit Lions, 1st down. 1st and goal, Detroit.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll set up a throw. There's Laporta. He's got it. Touchdown Lions. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Lions add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
42. Giants 10.
So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And New York set to take the field. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
At the 14-yard line.
Throwing his dart. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. He gets away from 1. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Looking to throw, Dart. Now this thrown deep for Slayton. And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play for the Giants on 3rd down. 43 yards.
1st down. 1st and
Throwing his dart.
3-yard line.
Once again, he finds Slayton. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Darius Slayton, 32 yards. And the Giants get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
The score, Lions.
Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that will cut this lead down to 25. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
They'll drop to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 39. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 39. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the ball is going to wind up out of bounds. So they will lose yardage, but they'll keep the football. So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Young.
Complete to number 88. A gain of 6 yards.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. He'll try to do it himself. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. There's that man again. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
First down, Detroit.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 13-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as he just added on to that big lead. 17. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And New York set to take the field.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And his throw is incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game.
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants this lead to stay right where it is.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Detroit, the streak continues as they push their mark to a perfect 12-0 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Giants, this loss cost them in the playoff chase as they fall back to 7-5 on the year. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.